So the trick. This is my room. Oh, I've got the thing on the wrong way around. Anyway, the trick to a neat bed is to not have an under blanket. That's my trick to a neat bed. But going back to the room, this has been my room for the last few years. It's somewhere I sort of ran to when I couldn't get a rent. I just ran up here to live here in this room. I think the colors of the walls are really nicely painted now. There was black stuff over the top there because I had burnt a birthday candle that I had received for my birthday, and it had stained everything black from the sill to the ceiling. But now that it's painted, it sort of looks really quite fresh and like new. I'm sure, and it matches the door. The doors haven't been painted, but the doors look quite nice, in comparison. The color's compatible to this wall color that's been put on recently. It was a more peachy color. It was more like this color. It's been changed to this gray, whitish, bluish color. It's sort of like a gray, whitish color. But it looks nice and clean, nice and fresh. So, obviously, if someone else is going to be living here, which could be, sometime within the next month, this won't be my room anymore. So then I can say goodbye to my 3-year free board room, and say hello to another room. And don't ask me where it is. I mean, I could spend a month in the country, or it could just end up in another room. I have no idea where I'm going to end up. But, if those movements do happen, I won't be living in this room anymore. So this is probably, going to be one of the last glimpses of this particular room. No, I'll probably do another one once it's been confirmed that I'm moving. But, yeah, but it's been quite a nice little room. I mean, it's more spacey. Well, no, it's probably not as big as other rooms that I've been staying in. But it's quite an okay room. So I've sort of pretty much enjoyed living here a little bit, even though I'm always arguing and having issues, but but the room itself is actually quite good. I've been able to have a good night's sleep in here, and I don't mind the traffic really all that much, so the traffic sounds, so I've been able to sleep in here and stuff and use it quite well, and thankfully I don't need to actually rip out the carpets and pay for half of a new carpet, but like was being proposed. But yeah, so if I leave this room in the next month or two, it's the last time I'm ever going to see it. It's so upsetting. This could have been like some place that you could have lived a long time in. It's a pretty good area, and I've been able to rest easy. I've spent many nights by myself, and I haven't freaked out at all. And it's been quite good. And it's sad that something that you sort of like quite a bit, is being let go. But the idea is let go of one thing and you have a new adventure. So I mean, if I hadn't let go of where I was last living, I wouldn't have ended up here. So I guess, it's going to be like a new adventure wherever I'm going next. And don't ask me where it's going to be, because I have no idea. It could be to the country, or it could be to a suburb. Either way, I doubt very much it'll be in the city, but you never know. I've lived in a city sometime in the past, and it's actually it's not too bad in the city. I mean, you hear all these stories that everything's wild, but it's not really that wild when you live in a good area. But yeah, but would I say that I'm going to miss this place? Maybe. Yeah, probably a little bit, because I sort of was fairly traumatized before I came here, And now I feel quite a bit more relaxed, and so, but I have, like I said, I have no idea where I'm going to be living next. I just know that it could happen, and then it's goodbye to this old place, so yeah, a little bit upsetting, but there's nothing much you can do about it when it's not your house.